and taking a leap of faith, I jumped into the water, and he jumped along with me. And I was feeling scared. I was like, man, help. I don't know what's happening. Man, help. I shouldn't have jumped. And he helped me. And then he saved me as well. And not only that, I felt tremendously good inside the water, because I knew at that time of the fear, I was developing my confidence muscle in terms of swimming. And not only that, 5 minutes down the line, I was enjoying myself in the river. I was enjoying myself into the cold, chilled water at 5:30 in the afternoon. And then, not only that, then the guide taught me how to swim. A little bit, not everything, but he taught me that, you put your hand inside the water just like that, then you put the left hand just like that, then you pedal your legs behind you. And he taught me the techniques of how to swim. And I felt so much enjoying. We did for about 15 minutes. Now everybody was done. My two buddies were like, okay, let's go. The guide was also ready to go. They came out of the water. But I was inside the water. I did not want to go out. You know why? Because I was feeling the joy. I was feeling the fulfillment of the jump. And I was feeling like, man, let's do it for a few more minutes. I'm enjoying so much. The water is so cool. I want to practice a little bit more. I'm feeling joyful. I'm feeling happy. But 5 minutes down the line, because it was becoming dark, I came out of the water, and then once we changed our dresses before the barbecue, everything was fine. Then we went and started doing the barbecue. We started burning the wood that we had. We started barbecuing the chickens and everything. And I don't forget that exact moment when the guide came back to me and he said that, Mr. Vishal, remember that there are some things in your life that are just like swimming, where you fear it, but if you don't face it, it will always, always, always bother you. Because, Mr. Vishal, without the jump, there is no real joy. That was a pretty good statement, and we enjoyed the barbecue. We enjoyed the day, and I started thinking, yes, sometimes we need to make that jump. Sometimes I had to make that jump myself, because if I take you back to the time when I was struggling as a speaker, when I was struggling as a human being, when I was struggling as a family person, when I was struggling as a professional, if I take you back to the time, I was broke at one point of time in my life. I was not having money to even pay my bills. At one point of time in my life, I did not have the confidence to speak in front of people, because if you know my story, you know that I came from a Bengali medium school. I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was born in a small city called Shiliguri, where I studied in a Bengali medium school, and my parents paid 289 rupees per year for my school tuition. 289 rupees per year. That's all they paid for the school. So that was the school that I came from. So I did not have the mentorship. I did not have the right coach. I did not have the mindset. I did not have the skill set. I did not have the confidence to go out on my own. So when I first decided that I was going to be a great speaker, when I first decided that I was going to write my first book, when I first decided I wanted to change a few things in my business, I was scared. But you know what? I did. Unconsciously or consciously, I did make the jump. So though a couple of years ago, I did not know how to write the book, but subconsciously, I had to do it anyway. I made the jump to get the joy. Few months ago, about 8 months ago, we made some major changes in our business. I have a couple of different businesses, but in my training and speaking business, I had to make a lot of differences and a lot of changes. And I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I change it, or should I, make it, the way it is? What should I do? I was confused. I was afraid to make the jump, but I made the jump anyway. You know why? Because without the jump, there is no real joy. When I made the jump and wrote my first book, well, people around the world came to know about me and started reading my books. We have people from France, we have people from Germany, we have people from Russia, we have people from Pakistan, and definitely from India. We have people from US, we have people from UK, we have people from Canada who have purchased my book, who read my books, who send me emails on a consistent basis, on a regular basis, telling me what they are learning, who come to my courses. Why? Because I made the jump of writing the book. So often we don't make the jump and we don't get the joy. When I made some changes in my business, everything changed. Now we have much more flourishing in terms of profit. We have much more happier clients now. The stress level of the people is much less. We have much more time freedom. I get to spend more time in my life and lifestyle, and that happened because I made the jump of improvement. See, just like I was in a dilemma, I was in a confusion that should I make the jump to the water? Sometimes you have to make that decision for yourself as well. Yeah, you have to. Because sometimes you have to make the jump of that career shift that you have been thinking about. Sometimes you have to make the jump and become that confident speaker. Sometimes you have to jump and make that financial plan for your life. Sometimes you have to jump and decide to spend more time with your family members.